Hello everybody. It's been some time since I posted on this channel. Today's video is going to be about the middle pillar exercise, a version of the middle pillar. The middle pillar exercise was made popular by the occultist Israel Regardie, which at some point was the secretary of Aleister Crowley. He is well known for the Golden Dawn Brick book. Recommend his books. So, not so long ago I discovered a version of the middle pillar exercise. I saw it on a YouTube channel called Psychopump or something like this. Basically, the guy in the video makes the Kabbalistic cross, but instead of using Ata, Malkut, Vegebura, Vegedula, Leulam, Amen, he uses the Kabbalistic names, Kabbalistic God names for the middle pillar. For the middle pillar centers, which are above the head. The first is above the head. The second is at the throat, that. The third is at the center of the chest, the Tiferet center. The fourth is either at the genitals or at the waist. The fifth is either at the genitals or at the feet. Now, before using this version of this exercise, I recommend using the middle pillar exercise as Israel Regardie teaches, the classical middle pillar exercise, practicing it for at least 2-3 months, and then using this version of the middle pillar. I personally used this version of the middle pillar and it's effective, potent. So, to do this version of the middle pillar, you formulate divine light above your head in a sphere, and then you unite your middle finger and index finger from your right hand. This is the sword mudra, and then you reach with the sword mudra to this sphere of brilliant white light, and you pull it down, forming a line to your neck. The sphere is still above your head, but you draw a line from it to your neck. Before doing this, before tracing this line, you vibrate Eheye, and then you trace this line to your throat, which is the dot center. At the dot center, you do the same, formulate a sphere of white energy, brilliant white light, and you vibrate Yehovah Elohim or Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh Elohim, and then you trace the line to your Tiferet center, which is, as I said, in the center of your chest. And then you do the same, and instead of vibrating Yehovah Elohim, you vibrate Yehovah Eloavadav sau Yod He Vav He Eloavadav, or you vibrate Yao. You can try and see what works better for you. And then you do the same and trace it to the Yesod center, which is either at the waist or at the genitals. You vibrate Shaddai El Kai, and then you do the same, and you vibrate for Malkut. You vibrate Adonai Haaretz. Now, after you do this, you can visualize all the spheres aligned, that line of energy passing from the Keter center, the center which is above the head, to your feet center, like a column of light. Now, after you do this, you can circulate the light. You can circulate the light from right to left, or left to right, from above to below, or from below to above, like going from your feet through your head, and then going behind you, and then again in your feet. And you can also circulate the light in a fountain way, like going from your feet, going out through your head, and then like a fountain spilling light, and going again in your feet in a continuous way, like a fountain. You can also circulate the light like a vortex, the light spiraling around you in a crescendo way. I recommend circulating the light in all these ways. Now, after you do this circulation of light and activating of those centers, I recommend doing the Kabbalistic cross to seal this light, this energy in you. If you don't know how to perform the Kabbalistic cross, you can look it online. It's very simple. After you do the Kabbalistic cross, I recommend doing the sign of silence. It is done by bringing the index finger of your right hand to your lower lip, and some variations of this sign of silence include stamping with the left foot after bringing the index finger to your lower lip. I recommend doing this, but you can try and see what works best for you. The sign of silence seals your aura. That's kind of all for this video. I want to mention that the middle pillar is very potent, very effective. So be aware you beginners.